February 16th, 1:14 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Writing Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. In the last episode, we were working on this trial with Mia, and man, Dahlia fucking Hawthorne, haunting my nightmares again, or my dreams, whichever I like her in. The point is, we're rewinding a little bit from before the first case. I know I'm like recapping for no reason at all, but anyway, we left off, and that bitch was still... We had that bitch cornered, but she fucking... Oh, by the way, she's Melissa Foster in this case. We don't know her name's Dahlia at this point. And we think she did it. And we backed her into a corner, and now we're having a recess. So let's get back into it by talking to this guy. This fucking guy. The guy who's taking the fall. Mr. Fall. I'm sorry. I want to say thanks. You're very good. You really hooked me up. Thanks. We're almost there. Once I proved... that she committed the murder, or the crime, whatever. Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we've got to get past. Obstacle? Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway? Motive, huh? Anyway, we're still badly in need of information. Information, right. What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she's a student studying literature. And one more thing. What is it? Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy is on death row for. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie. Mr. Falls, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago. Okay. I trust you. Well, that day, 5 years ago, I dream of it every day. Okay, sorry. I'm going like he got real serious all of a sudden. This picture, it reminds me of every day. Bridge looks same, just like then, 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart any minute. So it's been broken like that for at least 5 years. Huh. Sorry, buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute. It's true, I did. I did kidnap her. 5 years ago. I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia fucking Hawthorne. There it is. Why won't you say more about her then? Dude, we know it's her. Your girlfriend, huh? Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne? The victim's last name. Dahlia Hawthorne, Valerie's little sister. What? Are you serious? Girl, let her go. Shut up, come closer and I kill her. I kill her. Sorry, but you're not gonna get the chance. The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. Okay. At first I thought shooting someone for a kidnapping was crossing the line, but if it was to protect her little sister, I can understand why she did it. Wrong. No protect sister. Valerie betrayed me. Betray us. Whoa. What do you mean she betrayed you? Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping too. Make-believe kidnapping? Dahlia, my girlfriend. My love. My teen angel. Did he actually say my teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas. I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says. Anything Dahlia says? Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by... Duh, me and Dahlia. And Valerie too. Valerie was in on it? What? Dahlia's family rich. Jewelry business. We get one jewel, that's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We sent to her dad. Ask for $2 million diamond. Tell him make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie make transfer cause she knew detective. Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, alright. In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh? Yeah, but that woman! That woman! Valerie, she do it for real! She shoot at me for real. Me and Dahlia. Bang. Dahlia went down. She must not have died, though. I was shot in arm. Dahlia, she jump in river. Huh. Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you? I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over. And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence. I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me. Huh. This got real interesting real fast all of a sudden. That man, Terry Falls, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below. These 5 years, all I wonder is why? 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 Why did she lie? That's all I want to know. So that's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself. Yes, but I forget what she looked like, so I tell her to wear scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear answer from her mouth. That's all. So that's why. That's why you made a crazy escape like that. Just one more thing, zebra boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Falls, where is it? Huh? Where's what? Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it? I don't know. Huh? You don't know? No, really, I don't know. It's gone with Dahlia. Oh, god damn it. With Dahlia? Wow, this is starting to get real murky real quick. That day, on the bridge, Dahlia put it in backpack. She jumped with it, man. Now gone with Dahlia. Gone forever. Into Eagle River. It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute. You can come back in now. We're ready to get ready. We're about ready to go. Mr. Falls, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne? Never found her. My sweet Dahlia. They never found her? Swallowed by river. Gone. Dahlia, my teen angel. Your teen angel? How old was she anyway? Just 14. 14? Guess you were robbing cradles before diamonds. She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth $2 million. Man, oh man, angels these days. Falls takes the fall and gets a one-way ticket to death row. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel, or is she really a demon? It's time, kitten. It looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeve now. You bet. Alright, so we got the diamond in the court record. The training wheels come off now. Mia, you've got to strike while the iron is hot. That's one of my rules. Remember it. Because I'll never forget it. Okay, here we go, man. Wow, okay. I don't even know what to make of all that, but let's piece it together with the rest of what we're about to hear. I don't even know where we're going to go with this now. How do we get to that point where we can prove that this is Dahlia? Or are we even going to get to that point? Because we already know we're going to fail at this. We've already established this. And I got to figure out what the fuck I'm going to do with this guy's voice, because I don't know, man. I don't even know what I was doing last time. I was doing some kind of something. I don't know. Now then, let's continue with the trial of Mr. Terry Falls. Witness, are you feeling better?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best.
You're a brave young lady. Not this again. I can understand a defense lawyer wanting to get her client off the hook. However, to try to pin the crime on an innocent student is... What are you talking about? My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. That's all. What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman? It's certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer, eh? Her motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next. Well, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence of a motive, eh? Yes, of course. I think. Huh. You're still acting as tame as a kitten. Kitten. Mr. Armando, listen. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Wow, she got that from Armando, huh? Wow, interesting that she got it from him. Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is the mark of a pro. Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that.
Excuse me. May I speak, Mr. Judge?
Of course. Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like, eh?
I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true.
I see. You're such an honest and upstanding lady. It looks like this witness is a real professional. What do you mean? Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her, click, she lights right up. Indeed. Very well then, let's hear what the witness has to say, eh? Alright, let's hear what she has to say, this little bitch. Melissa Foster's history, alright.
I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college, I had never even been to Eagle Mountain before. I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago, or kidnapping a poor girl, I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster.
Whoa. Okay. Out of the country, eh? Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder. Indeed. You're up to bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile. You bet. You bet. Somehow I have to tie her to this case. Alright, well, let me break this piece by piece again. Can we I'm hoping I can still press everything without any problems. Alright, let's hear about the why, what? So what country were you living in then?
We were all living abroad, but after my parents were killed.
It was a brutal civil war. She had to try and make her way back home alone.
I lost everything. I didn't even have a personal identification.
What kind of sob story is this? What do I do? Should I press her for more details? Yes, because there might be a reason why she didn't have identification. Witness! Answer my question. I'll even repeat it for you. What country were you in? Objection! Oh god, does it matter, I guess? Your Honor, this line of questioning is childish. What country she was in, and how many languages she may speak are irrelevant here. What we're here to evaluate is whether this witness has any connection to this case.
I've lived abroad ever since I was a little girl. That's why I could never have known Mr. Falls or Detective Hawthorne.
Yes, I think we've established that point. Yes, indeed. Well then, shall we add that what you've just stated to the official testimony?
Yes, please, Mr. Judge.
Oh, see, we got some different testimony out of it, though. Naturally, I don't know either the victim or the defendant. Wait, what was the part she added? I guess this is the part she added. You didn't know either person. Are you certain of that?
Yes, I'm afraid I'm rather shy around people.
Oh, well, that can't be helped, eh? Why is he just agreeing with everything that comes out of her mouth? First time you saw either of them was when you were on the bridge, correct?
Yes, it really was a coincidence.
Okay. Until I entered college, I had never even been to Eagle Mountain before. I wonder if there's something about that we can prove. Well, if we can prove that she's Dahlia, then she's definitely been there. Anyway. So what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyway?
I just love being outdoors. Picnics, hiking, you know, that sort of thing.
You don't look like much of a hiker to me, but you do look like a digger of sorts. But Eagle Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here, and no trains run through there. There are plenty of mountains that are closer and easier to get to.
Well, I went there once with a college hiking club. I fell in love with its stark, desolate beauty and its cold yet romantic gloominess.
Didn't know you were such a goth. By the way, what's the name of your college? Objection! The prosecution objects to any questions that involve the witness's private life. All that matters is that she is a material witness to a crime. The witness doesn't need to respond to questions that are clearly malicious in intent.
Thank you, she's really gone too far.
Ms. Faye, you're treading on thin ice here. I hardly said anything. Talk about sensitive. Seriously, though. Fuck this bitch. I certainly have no reason to want to hurt this police officer. Okay. Perhaps, but your behavior that day was very suspicious. Not only have you contradicted yourself here in court, but you know things you shouldn't. For example, the scratches on the trunk of the car.
Well, that's...
Unfortunately, Ms. Fay, your last statement proves nothing. Oh, really? And why's that? The witness came to the police station once to identify the suspect. It's entirely possible that at that time an officer showed her this photo. It seems like a rather serious mistake. That's the oldest trick in the prosecutor's book. That's not fair.
That wicked inmate! I'll never be able to forget that horrible day!
Okay. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. A grudge?
Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death.
Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such a deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt. My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges.
He seems rather forgetful. Your client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the policewoman as well.
What do you mean by that?
Your client. You forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well.
Well, she's right about that. Mr. Falls is kind of forgetful. Let's keep pressing, fuck it. You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What did you mean by that?
Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right?
Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification.
Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me.
That's true. He's clearly a bitter man. This is bad. Mr. Falls' reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do with that last statement? I don't know. Have it added? I don't think it would hurt. Your Honor, what the witness said just now was tremendously important. I'd like it added to the official testimony. The prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally unbalanced one at that. That testimony helps to further prove that point. No, that's not why. Enough, witness, if you would.
My pleasure, Mr. Judge.
Sorry, forgot to fucking go back to girl voice. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. Holding a grudge. Okay, let's go ahead and press that one. What do you mean by lucky?
Well, it's February now. Everyone's wearing scarves. If I had accidentally worn a white scarf like he said,
then you yourself might have been killed. That would have been a terrible loss for this world. It looks like you pressed too hard this time, kid. Mr. Armando? Keep looking around you. Keep looking around you and you're going to lose sight of the finish line. Justice is blind, but she's not deaf. Sometimes you have to know when not to talk. I didn't lose anything there. I'm not even worried about it. I'm just going to say I don't have to do anything there anyway. I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster. What a bitch. You knew about that incident, but weren't you out of the country until the year before last?
Well, I saw a report about the escaped convict on the news. They had an in-depth report about his whole history.
So you were still living abroad 5 years ago, is that right, eh?
Yes.
I can't let her get away with these lies. Listen to me, she's neck deep in this whole thing. Somehow you're just going to have to get her to show the court her true self. Shit. That's all I have? Man! Holy crap, what do I have that can help me here? I don't even know. Okay, hold on. $2 million gem used as a ransom for Dahlia, lost Eagle River, to Eagle River 5 years ago. Okay, we didn't get the diamond, we just know about the diamond, right? He doesn't have it. Huh. Melissa Foster took the witness's photo. Photo of the trunk of her car. Talk to Dahlia, but this time the whole truth must come out. White scarf. The scarf's not white, though. That's the thing that bothers me. That still bothers me that the scarf isn't white. I don't know if it's going to end up mattering, but it just bothers me that the scarf isn't white. Stabbed in the back. Okay. I don't know, man. Dahlia Hawthorne, Valerie's younger sis, victim of the kidnapping murder, fell from the bridge, no body found. I wonder if that... Huh. I wonder if that matters. Lori's younger sis. Naturally, I don't know either the victim or the defendant. Until I entered college, I'd never been to Eagle Mountain. I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. Or kidnapping a poor girl. I just think that is a terrible, horrible monster. Son of a bitch, dude. I don't got shit. I don't got shit. I mean, the only thing I have is that the scarf is not white. That's all I have, right? I mean, she says I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf, but we also learned that the scarf's not white. Does this matter? God, I'm saving it. I'm so saving it right now. Let me fucking save this, because I have nothing. The only thing I even see is the scarf. I have none of the other stuff that she has said is useful to me at all. Also, I think I just saved it twice. Doesn't hurt to make sure. Confirm that it's saved. Okay. The only thing I possibly freaking have right now is the scarf. Nothing about the diamond or any of my profiles are going to help me right now. The only thing she has talked about that I have anything that can do anything with is the scarf. So if this doesn't fucking work, I am completely stuck in terms of what the fuck to do.
Objection!
Thank you, Jesus. I am right. Witness, I want you to look at this photo you took. Okay. It's hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification. Ah, you're talking about this scarf right here, eh?
Yes, that's it. The scarf the policewoman was wearing.
Uh-huh. I've got her now. Just don't mess up. But that's strange. In your testimony, you stated the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. A white? This is the scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. But it certainly doesn't look white to me!
Oh!
Yeah, seriously though, are you colorblind? Seriously not a white scarf. Well, it was foggy that day, and it was raining as well. It's not surprising that she mistook it for white. Okay. Sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf. Yes, but what's the significance? It's true that the scarf doesn't look white, but there's only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is... Son of a bitch. Wait, there's a reason why the witness thought the scarf was white? Colored, because... she was wearing a white scarf? I'm assuming that the letter says white scarf. Let's go for it. The letter. Yeah! Witness, have you ever seen this note?
No, no, never.
It's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have. Huh, I wonder about that.
What do you mean?
This note shows Mr. Fall's instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear white scarf for identification. White scarf? What? How? What? Witness, you knew that what this note said. There's no other possible reason for you to mistake the scarf's color. That's true. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Like, I'm wondering why this is a big deal now, but I guess it makes sense that she shouldn't know that the scarf should have been white. She shouldn't know that detail, right? I think that's what we're getting at here. So the fact that it's blue and she thinks it should be white, why does she think that? Because she knew about the letter, which she didn't know about. Fair enough? Fair enough. Okay. Or at least she wasn't supposed to know about it. Clearly she knows about the letter, though. Well, Miss Foster?
No!
Oh, yeah, we're getting there. Oh, God, I hope the demon comes out. I want to see the demon. Order, order, order! Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation, eh? I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public. And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person. Did you say one more person, eh? That's right. The person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten? Yep. Oh, I already did. We already know. If you've done the first case of this game, you should already know. The third person that knew the contents of that note was... Boom shakalaka! And that person is Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne, eh? I've never heard that name before. Look at that victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There is her name right there.
What's this? So who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne?
Ms. Fay must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life.
The dead?
Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago.
Killed in a crime? You don't mean...
Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls. Oh god. Alright, see, we needed to bring this up so Dahlia would, or at least so Melissa could talk about this. You said she was killed, but was she really? What are you implying? Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago, when she fell off the Dusky Bridge and was lost in Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found. She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead. But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she were still alive, she would be 19 now. Melissa Foster? I believe that's the same age you are.
Ah!
Even you couldn't. Ms. Fay, you're not saying. Oh, she is. She'll hair flip your ass. But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Ms. Dahlia Hawthorne.
What?
Nice. Nice. Huh, nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a 3-alarm fire. But unless you can tie all the loose ends together, you're on nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist. I understand. If I can expose her true nature, I can turn this whole case on its head. Now's my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth squirm. Squirm! Alright.
May. Witness? Just who are you anyway?
I didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness.
Yes, I understand. What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself.
Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue this matter this far.
You don't mean...
Yes. The prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all of our witnesses. What did he say? It looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go. No way, but then why? If you hadn't revealed her secret, he wasn't going to say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made her a little trade. Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Okay, so we've established this is her now. So now we can go from there, because we got motives for days now.
But I thought she died 5 years ago, eh?
We thought so as well, but, well, as you can see... Why did she hide her identity for 5 years? That has nothing to do with the current case. She was merely an accidental witness to a crime. Oh god, we're still gonna say that? We're still gonna say that. Accidental? I don't believe that for 1 minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at another murder scene? Fucking Edgeworth. Really, Miss Fay? Your strategy is clearly obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win. At any cost. How dare you? Please, let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious. Her big sister. Miss Fay must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her. Yeah, but okay, Edgeworth, I get what you're saying and everything, bro. But why the fuck was she even at the freaking site? You're going to say that what? Is she going to say that Valerie told her to go there and take pictures to make sure that she didn't get killed? I could see that, but based on what she's already told us, it all sounds like bullshit. Anyway, let's see where this goes from here. I'm just going to stop. What? What? Okay.
I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic. Ms. Fay, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister?
Well, you see, thought I was winning. Somehow he's turned it around on me. Huh. I think you need a little push in the right direction, kitten. The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim. Who said that? Was that Armando or was that Mia? I'm not sure.
That wasn't me. It was this guy, this crazy coffee addict.
Oh, God. Here we go. I think we've heard enough empty threats from you, old man. Huh. What makes you think they're empty, boy? Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets. I am sweating bullets. You think you're in a tough spot, huh? Of course, aren't I? No. You've just arrived at the moment of truth, that's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you. Up to me? The rashness of youth, how charming. This coming from someone younger than me? Oh boy, Edgeworth, what a douche he used to be. Anyway. Now then, let's not waste any more time, eh, Ms. Faye? What motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne? Well, the only motive I have is this, the diamond. That's the only motive I mean, what other motive is there? I don't freaking know. I have a diamond. That's all I have. That's all I have. That's all I have. What is this? Is this the defense's idea of a joke? If so, I certainly don't get the punchline. Well, Miss Faye? Oh, that was the rashness of youth. The rashness of youth? And what is... Oh, son of a bitch. That witness stayed hidden for 5 years, kitten. There must be a good reason for that. And somehow it must involve Valerie Hawthorne. Okay, one more time, Mia. Gotta read the court record more carefully this time. Shit, really? Now then, let's not waste any more time. What motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister? Okay, let's look at this again. What motive would you have? None of these things matter to the fucking case, man. It must be a profile then, right? Escape from custody. The victim, the key witness in the case. Hotshot lawyer, blah, blah, blah. All I can say is the only thing I got is this guy, right? Right? Oh, God, this sucks. Should I go for it? I may have to, like, restart if I get this wrong. It's gotta be him, right? You can't say it's for herself. We've established that this is Dolly Hawthorne. I'm surprised this hasn't changed, by the way. Well, let's just fucking present him and see. Oh, maybe I got it right. Maybe not. What is this? Is this the defense's idea? Ah, shit! Shit! Alright, I'll be right back. God damn it. I saved it a few times ago, too, so I have to come back to this. I saved it before the freaking scarf, so I gotta... God damn it. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, what motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister? Okay, let's look at it all again. Autopsy, not useful. Dusky Bridge map, not useful. Scarf, not useful. Photo of this, not particularly useful. Falls, 4:30 at that bridge, wear white scarf. Talk to Dahlia. I mean, this proves that Valerie knew that Dahlia was alive. Does that help me? The whole truth must come out. Huh. I don't know. The whole truth must come out. Maybe that line. Maybe that's a motive. I mean, that's the best thing I got, right? I got the crime photo, which is useless. The camera's useless. The diamond. I thought the diamond was my thing, but I guess not. The diamond man ended up being the thing, but not at the moment. And profiles, ain't none of those helpful. So I'm just going to go for it and see if this is it. I know we just presented this a minute ago, but this also has the second detail of the whole truth coming out. Now that we know this is Dahlia, we know that Valerie talked to her, or at least she said she was going to. So they at least met with each other, right? Anyway, let's see. Booyah, bitch! The story starts after Terry Falls escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the whole world the whole truth. Oh, I see. Because she was going to reveal the whole truth, that's why Dahlia wanted to get rid of her. That makes sense. Damn, see, even more fucked up. Remember the part where I said it's fucked up that she killed her own sister? This just makes it worse. Anyway, the whole truth. There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth shut permanently. Damn, dude. Not very good sisters, are they? A terrific story, Ms. Fay, if you like fiction, that is. Enlighten the court, Ms. Fay. What was this secret that was so important? Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that connects them all. Oh yes, I know this secret. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony. What testimony? Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago, we believe it will explain a lot of things, such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters. Very well. I'll grant your request for further testimony, eh? I know it'll be painful for you, but you can enlighten us once more, my little maple leaf.
Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge.
Putting on the old charm one more time, eh, Dahlia? But this will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles. Oh, womanly wiles. Oh, la petite.